and welcome to the Potty Science Club episode 5. If this is the first time you've joined us, you'll find that all of our experiments are conducted in a home environment and not in a lab, and will be safe and simple using equipment and items you can find in your own home. The experiments will reflect on an item or exhibit held in the museum's collections. Please note with this experiment, check with an adult about allergies. You may also need some adult supervision, and be warned that the experiment can produce some smelly, though harmless, gases. The Potteries Museum has several collections of bird eggs, snail shells and seashells. Bird eggs are the most fragile of the shell collections and need special care when handling, but they also have some amazing qualities. Although you may think there can be no connection between these different collections, they're all made up of calcium carbonate, which is a common substance also found in rocks such as limestone, a type of sedimentary rock consisting mainly of calcite. In this session of Potty Science, we'll be using two common kitchen ingredients, an egg and a small bottle of vinegar. So what will the experiment be looking at? Well, this experiment actually has 3 parts and several things will happen. For our first experiment, you'll need a clean glass jar or other clear container so you can see what's happening, a bottle of vinegar, white vinegar is best so you can see, and 1 egg. First, put the egg into a jar or container and add enough vinegar to cover it. You'll notice that the vinegar, which is also known as ethanoic or acetic acid, will start to react straight away with the eggshell, producing loads of bubbles as the calcium carbonate begins to dissolve, producing carbon dioxide. Vinegar is a mild acid. Eggshells are made of calcium carbonate. Mix the two together and we get a chemical reaction. By soaking the egg in vinegar, we'll see that the eggshell absorbs the acid, breaks down and dissolves. The calcium carbonate becomes carbon dioxide gas, which will dissipate into the air. Once the eggshell is dissolved, we'll be left with the soft tissue lining of the inside of the eggshell. And amazingly, we can make it bounce, which is our next experiment. After 3 days of soaking your egg, carefully remove it, and you'll notice that the egg is a bit bigger than when you first started. If you leave the egg too long, you may have trouble getting it out of the jar. This is because some of the vinegar and water in the vinegar has moved through the membrane to the inside of the egg. This is called osmosis. Carefully wash the remaining shell off the egg. You'll notice that your now naked egg feels rubbery. Experiment 2 is simple. You can drop your rubber egg from several centimetres and see it bounce. Don't go too high or you will break it, which will be messy. For our final experiment, if you want to see your egg get really big, simply pop it into cold water and leave it. The water will move inside the egg through the egg's membrane. This is called osmosis. And osmosis equalizes the concentration of water on both sides of the egg membrane, which means the egg will swell with the water and grow bigger. Remember, don't let your egg get so big that you can't get it out of the jar. Believe me, this can happen. You can shrink your rubber egg again by leaving it to dry. Remember that eventually your egg will start to go off and may become a bit smelly, so don't keep it too long. Happy experimenting, see you next time. Be sure to check our social media channels and website for future episodes.